Temperatures are cooling down, but the high school football season, the postseason, is heating up. We start our coverage of regionals with WRTV's Brad Brown.
We start with Class 5A. Zionsville and Fort Wayne Bishop Dwenger are tied at 21. 6 seconds to go, and it's Adam Vinatieri Jr. with a 20-yard field goal to put the Eagles in front. They would return a fumble on the ensuing kickoff for 6 more and win it by a 30-21 final. Zionsville moving on to next week's semi-state. We continue our regional coverage now with the top-ranked team in Class 6A and another dominating performance from Center Grove. Here's Dave Marin.
It was a rematch from a Week 1 battle where Center Grove would beat Warren 20-0, and it was more of the same tonight. 29 unanswered points would give the Trojans a halftime lead, 29-0. In the third, they came out and would continue to pound the ground and eat up clock. Here, Carson Steele breaks through for the 24-yard gain and the touchdown, 36-0. That score would trigger the running clock for the rest of the game. Late in the third quarter, more trouble for the Warriors. Austin Booker would get in front of this punt. That would sail out of the end zone for the safety. The Warriors just had no answers for the Center Grove's offensive attack as they would hurdle Warren Central tonight, 38-0. Dave Marin, WRTV Sports.
The other half of that 6A bracket had Carmel making the trip to Ben Davis. The Greyhounds continuing defense of their 2019 state title. A great start for Carmel. Opening kick of the game, and it's Barron Smith on the return. Watch it all unfold. 90 yards later, he's in the end zone for the score. A perfect start for the Hounds on the road. But the Giants stayed steady and were able to gain control of the game, just more physical as the night went on. They took a 2-score lead and made it stick. 27-21, Ben Davis advances. It's their 4th regional title in the last 5 seasons. Ben Davis will host Center Grove in next week's 6A semi-state. CG won the regular season match of 35-12. That game was back in week 4, second week of September. The teams played in last year's semi-state as well. Trojans won that game 17-10. Westfield will also be in the semi-state. The Shamrocks rolled past Fort Wayne Homestead tonight 42-9. Westfield will go to Merrillville next week. The Pirates eliminated Elkhart 27-24. Let's get a look at defending 2A state champ Western Boone. The Stars at Heritage Christian. It was HCS making some big plays early. Max Milton with the short pass to Zach Schlemmer, but watch the run after the catch. Makes a nice move, couple of nice blocks, and then Schlemmer finds the seam down the sideline. He's in for the score. Eagles would get a first-half lead. But a big second half for the Stars. Elliott Young going up top for the corner of the end zone. Big tight end Connor Garrity is there to reel it in for the score. Webo strings together a 42-27 win. They are back into the 2A semi-state. They'll be at home for that game next Friday. Let's get to Class 4A. Top-ranked Mount Vernon hosting Roncalli. Rematch of a regional game from last year. But this time the Rebels got the upper hand. A 21-7 lead at halftime. They opened the third quarter with their offense on the grind. A pummeling running attack of quarterback Aiden Leffler and running back Baron Hubler. They combined for a dozen straight running plays on a 6-minute drive. Hubler taking direct snap on several of those. It would be the QB Leffler calling his own number for the run into the end zone. That gave Roncalli a 3-touchdown lead. Their defense held up its end of the bargain as well. Mount Vernon was unable to find a rhythm all night after being so solid all season. It'll be Roncalli getting back into the semi-state. 35-14 the final in this one. 4 years since their last regional title. Roncalli will host Mooresville next week. The Pioneers advanced with a win over Evansville Central. Just 24 teams will remain next Friday night. Brad Brown, WRTV Sports.